With the increasing popularity of open world games, there's so many different titles to pick from. While most of you are excited for games such as Horizon Zero Dawn and Final Fantasy 15, in this video we're going to take a look at 10 upcoming open world games that have gone a bit under the radar and that you need to know about. Let's get right into this. Number 10, Northern Shadow. Northern Shadow is an open world sandbox RPG being developed by a very small team. Think something along the lines of Skyrim, but with city building elements as well. The building mechanics of the game allow for creating something extreme like an entire city, all the way down to an individual flower. The game is played exclusively from a first-person perspective, and it's expected to include advanced AI and dialogue systems. The world itself is huge and very dynamic, including a variety of different areas with different cultures. A season cycle changes the look and the topography of the map as well. We don't have an exact release date for Northern Shadow yet, but this is one to keep your eye on. Number 9, RIME. RIME is an open-world third-person puzzle game. The game follows the story of a boy who needs to escape an island and a curse. You must solve puzzles in an open-world island setting. The game design uses the island environment itself for puzzles, and the story of the game is told without a spoken narrative. The game also has a gorgeous watercolor art style, and it's one of the best looking games artistically this generation. The art style resembles a bit of Wind Waker and a bit of Journey. RIME still doesn't have an exact release date yet, but hopefully we get it soon. Number 8, Kingdom Come: Deliverance. Developed by Warhorse Studio, Kingdom Come: Deliverance is an open-world RPG set in the medieval kingdom of Bohemia. The game focuses on historically accurate and realistic combat. The game will also feature branching quest lines and a highly interactive world, allowing for emergent and dynamic gameplay. The story of the game follows the son of a blacksmith whose family has been killed by an invading army. The protagonist seeks revenge and ultimately strives to restore order to his land. Expect this game to also visually look amazing. It's running on the CryEngine, and the alpha footage we've seen thus far looks great. Kingdom Come: Deliverance is expected to launch this year for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Number 7, Homefront: The Revolution. Homefront: The Revolution is a sequel to Homefront, and if you played the first game, you know that it was very linear in game design. That isn't the case with the sequel at all. The game takes place in the city of Philadelphia, and you'll have 3 different districts to explore. The green zone, which is the affluent area at the center of the city, the yellow zone where the majority of the population lives, and the red zone, which is a suburban area filled with ruins and rubble. The first Homefront game was very promising in premise, but never really achieved greatness. One of the major complaints of the first game was the ridiculously short campaign. That probably won't be an issue with this game since it's a full open world. Homefront: The Revolution releases May 17th. Number 6, Wild. Wild is an open-world survival adventure game in a futuristic world. As the title would suggest, the game takes place entirely in the wilderness. The main character, a shaman, can control many different animals. He can see through an eagle and the player will have to control it. He can call a bear and ride it. He can even control a rabbit. By the description, some of you will think that Wild is too similar to Far Cry Primal, but it really isn't. Wild has much more emphasis on its setting, and the gameplay is reflective of that. Wild will be releasing exclusively to the PlayStation 4, although we don't have an exact release date yet. Number 5, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is an open-world adventure game being developed by one of the most beloved studios in Rare. It's a game we still don't know much about. It's a first-person pirate-themed game, and the islands in the game look amazing, and the naval combat also look great. Rare always has had a more cartoony visual style, but with Sea of Thieves it works. The world looks very vibrant and colorful. Sea of Thieves is expected to release this year for PC and Xbox One. Number 4, Lost Ark. Lost Ark is a top-down RPG similar to games such as Diablo and Torchlight. These games are typically not known for having the best visuals in the world, but that isn't the case at all with Lost Ark. This is one of the best graphically looking games I've ever seen. The detail on the giant enemies, the particle effects, the world itself, it's all at a very high level visually. Unfortunately, this is a game that we probably won't see for a while. It's still in beta in Korea, so a Western release will probably take a while. Number 3, Mafia 3. Mafia 2 was one of the underrated gems of the last generation of consoles. The game nailed the time period and was narratively very good. However, Mafia 2 was also extremely linear. Yeah, there would be a few branching pathways here or there, but for the most part, it was pretty straightforward. That's not the case at all with Mafia 3. This time around, it is a full-blown open-world game taking place in New Orleans. Mafia 3 does look a lot more actiony than the second game. I don't really know how to feel about that, but hopefully the game delivers when it's released this year. Number 2, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a game a lot of people are very excited for, but a lot of people don't know that instead of the extremely linear design of the first game, Catalyst will feature a much more open-world style design. The game takes place in the futuristic city of Glass, and gameplay will be largely similar. You traverse using parkour movements and environmental objects such as zip lines and ledges. This time around, Mirror's Edge Catalyst has also removed the awful gunplay from the previous game. The first Mirror's Edge game, while well-reviewed, had a pretty hard time commercially. Hopefully that isn't the case with Catalyst when it releases on May 24th.
There's a lot of Kruger sec chatter about some runner they need to subdue. Avoid the VTOLs and don't get into any scraps. Elysium is one of the taller buildings.
Number 1, Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov is a game that everyone needs to know about. It's a hardcore and realistic online FPS in an MMO setting, and it's very narrative driven. Yeah, this is a game that's trying to do a lot. The world of Tarkov remains in chaos. Incessant warfare has sparked massive panic. Local population has fled the city, but those who stayed are looking to improve their own fortunes at the expense of others. You play as a mercenary attempting to find a way out of this city, which is sealed off by UN and Russian military. You'll have to explore many different locations of Tarkov and cooperate with others to unfold the mysteries and escape from the city alive. Escape from Tarkov is one of the most ambitious games in a long time. We don't have an exact release date yet, but it's expected to come this year. So that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 upcoming open world games you need to know about. What do you think? Are you excited for any of these games? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.